All right, I think without further ado, I think it's about time, just about 7:30 already. All right, so let's begin, shall we? Okay, so let me share the screen with you all. Okay. Where is my share screen? One slide. Okay, there you go. All right, so anything along the way, you can just give me a shout out. Okay, I'll try to remember to check the chat, because sometimes I know some of you are a little bit shy to say something, right? So I got to remember to check the chat box. Okay, so just in case I forget something or I miss out something, just bear with me for a while. Okay. Oh, I see somebody just came in. I think it's Candice, is it? Okay, let's just say hi to her first. Hi, Candice, you in already? Ah, yes. Hi, hello, Candice. Welcome. We're just about to begin. Okay. So there you go, the screen I shared with you all. Okay, so this is our second lesson. Today we'll be looking more on numbers. Okay. So we try not to use calculator for today's segments, okay, because it's very direct. And you can also, at the same time, you can practice using your mental calculations, okay? So this is our warm-up question, I call it. So let's see if you can answer this. Which of the following gives the best estimate? Okay, best estimate, what do we look for when we ask for the best estimate there? For the length of a tennis court. All right, so this is one of the type of questions where you need to have the sense of the numbers, the sense of the measurement units. All right, so let me check. Have you? Yeah, you can type in the chat box, or if you want to answer, does anybody want to answer? Can give me an indication? Anybody? This one? Anybody? Giselle, Gordon, Tanishka, Liana, Hira, Kenneth? Okay, I see some of you typed in the chat box. Okay, there's Tanishka's answer. Okay, I saw Tanishka's answer. Anybody else? You can type in the chat box if you are afraid to speak. It's okay. Giselle, you want to say something?
I don't know if
What do you think the measurement unit will be a good measure of a tennis court? Imagine a tennis court. It can't be too small, right? It can't be too huge.
2.9 or 29, somewhere around there.
Meters or cm? Very good. Try, Giselle. Okay. Anybody else would like to say anything? Because I don't see anything else in the chat box. Okay, let me put it this way. Which measurement? Do you think meters is reasonable? Meters? How much is 1 meter? How much is 1 cm? Okay. If you look at a ruler, okay, I'm holding out a small little ruler now. 1 cm is only how much? Just this much only. Do you think 29 cm is a reasonable size for a tennis court then? Does it make sense? Hardly, right? Okay, so I see some of your answers you put meters. Okay, yeah, very good. Okay, Tanishka, Liana, anybody else? Let's see. Have I asked Hira, Kenneth? Do you think it is meters, Kenneth? Hira, do you think it's kilometers? Or what do you think it should be? Okay, Liana is very certain. I can see that. Okay, let's see.
What if it is 0.29 kilometers?
Kilometers. Now, doesn't mean the number is in kilometers is definitely wrong. We need to convert it into the actual amount, right? But in this case, 0.29 kilometers, do you think is close? Okay, in fact, all of you who gave me the answer, I think you are correct. All right. The answer is, sorry, where is the... Okay, I think I need to... Okay, a student's ruler is 30 cm. P5 student is about 1.5 meters tall. So let's see. So which one is the correct answer? It is 29 meters. Okay, so those who gave me the answer, you're all correct. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So this is an estimation question. Just now Giselle was saying, what about 0.29 km? Okay. So doesn't mean to say we see the kilometers is definitely wrong. We have to work out how much is the equivalent value for 0.29 km. But unfortunately, that will be 290 meters. 290 meters is about how much? 100-meter running track. I'm sure you have seen before. Let's say your sports day or something. 290 meters, I think it is quite excessive. Okay. So such questions, you need to get a sense of how much is it. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now let's check out the next question, shall we? So 21.94 kilograms, how do we convert it into grams? How do we convert into grams this time around? See, does anybody want to try this time? Let me try to call those who have not said anything. Is that okay? Hira? Are you there? Hello, Hira? Candice, I see that you are thinking. Liana, you're working out the answer for us? Okay, I see Tanishka's answer. Hira's answer also seen, that's the previous question, sorry. Liana's answer, okay. Who else do we have? I see 2 answers. Anybody else? Now you see the clue there, right? 1 kg is 1,000 grams. So 21.94 kg. What do we need to do this time? Okay, let's see. It shall be to multiply by 1,000. Okay, so if 1 kg is 1,000 grams, which means to say that if I want to convert into grams, the larger unit to the smaller unit. Okay, as you can see that I drew the arrow there from kilograms to grams. Okay, so same thing if I were to draw the same arrow from 1 kg to 1,000 grams. What can you tell me about how the number has changed from 1 to 1,000? Can you see that it has multiplied by how much? Multiplied by 1,000. Yes. Do y'all see that? Which also mean to say, if I were to convert 21.94 kilograms to grams, I will also need to multiply by 1,000. Is that okay? Okay, so let me move on to the next one. Okay, so now let's try the next measurement unit in liters. How do we convert liters to milliliters? What is a conversion from liters to milliliters first? Would anybody like to share with us? Or do you all prefer to work it out? Liters? 1 liter is how many milliliters? I see Giselle saying out. Okay. I see Tanishka also saying out. Is that right? Okay, so let's check that out. Liters to milliliters will be 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So if I were to convert 13.41 liters into milliliters, what shall we do? What do we need to do then? I see Giselle's hand signal. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay, Liana, Tanishka. Okay, great. See your answer on the chat box already. Thank you. How about Jordan? I've not heard from you yet. Canis? Okay, I see Giselle. Okay. Oh, can you check your answer, Giselle? Do you think there's a digit that's missing? What is your answer? Okay, let's check it out together to see if we've gotten it. Okay, so we need to multiply by 1000. So what happens when you multiply by 1000? Okay, remember, if you multiply by 1000, we have to shift the decimal place by 3 places. All right, this is what you would have covered in P5, I believe. So 13.41 multiplied by 1000. Okay, so it's our decimal point. So when we multiply by 1000, watch carefully how does the decimal point move. Okay, so you move once. Need to aim very carefully. Twice. Now I know there's no number there, but you can see that you can actually insert zeros. Okay. So what happens is that the decimal point will now be after the first zero, which is why you see that the answer is 13,410. Can you see the 3 arrows that I've inserted there to represent the multiplication of 1000? So next time, if let's say you're not sure where the zero is, you can actually use the arrows to help you along. Okay, yeah, Giselle, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
My teacher told me that in P4. For
Okay.
some reason, she said that it will be very important in P5.
Yes, that's right. So you can see how we can use that to help us in our multiplication. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Does anybody else have any questions on this? Okay. All right. Those who have answered it on the chat box, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I see that. Okay, let's try the next set of questions. Okay. So without the use of calculator again, I hope nobody is using the calculator, all right? Because it's not necessary, right? Okay, so 9,000s plus 200s. I hope you remember last week's discussion on how we can make use of the place values to help us. Do you remember that? The use of the place values for those of you who were with me last week? Okay, yeah, I see Giselle's answer for A. All right. 9,000s and 200s. So thousands is in the thousands family, right? But 9,000. So that will be 9. Let's see, 9,200. So for 200, it's just 2, 0, 0. So when you put the number together, you add it up, that will give you 9,200. Okay. Are there any other answers that you all like to give me or share with me? Let me go through the list again. Hira, Kenneth, Liana, Tanishka, Gordon. Okay, Liana has given me the entire list of answers already. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Okay, there's Giselle's answer for the second one. Yes, 9. Okay, for B, you got to be very careful, everybody. B, you got to be very careful. Okay. So when you see the numbers 91,000 and 9,100, I know it's very tempting to just put in 91 and 91 again. But remember, we have to check the place values. Okay, so if necessary, we might need to add them up together. Okay. All right, I see more answers coming out. Part C, Part D as well. Okay. All right. Gordon's answer. Oh, Gordon, got to be careful. Remember, I was just saying for Part B. Okay. Now let me circle the tricky